The decade of the 1990s is widely held as the defining years of dancehall music.
Why get the boat come down in a one pan? Some cars full of politics.
An architect of the era is celebrating 20 years of a definitive gem of the golden 90s. The architect is Tony Kelly, who brings to our stage live a showcase of the track with some of the artists on it, including the king of the dancehall. The selector involved in the alleged assault incident with Master Don takes issues with the master's side of the story, as was told right here on our stage last week, and comes to give his side. It's that time of year when Peter Tosh takes center stage in Jamaica. This as the Stepping Razor's life and legacy are celebrated on the anniversary of his birth. Founder of the Peter Tosh Museum, Kingsley Cooper, is here to tell us all about plans for this year's celebration, which is now a music festival. All coming up, plus this week's E-News reviews and more. And we'd like to take time out to extend our condolences to the family of Elva Ruddock, who we've lost this week. We'll be back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On Stage, so much more than entertainment.
It's that time of year when Peter Tosh takes center stage in Jamaica. This as the Stepping Razor's life and legacy are celebrated on the anniversary of his birth. Founder of the Peter Tosh Museum, Kingsley Cooper, is here to tell us about plans for this year's celebration. Mr. Cooper, sir, good to have you as usual.
Pleasure to be here, always a pleasure.
Nowadays when we see you, we see Peter Tosh. We see Peter Tosh is now coming to mind.
You know, that's going from all the way back to 1983.
Yes.
At that Super Jam concert, which became his last ever concert.
Yes.
And then we had, some fortuitously or by some divine intervention, we had recorded the show and got the rights to his, the video footage and the video performance. And so we were at that point joined at the hip because of the long-term implications. And then we had a further cementing of that relationship when Marlene Brown, and a lot of people don't know this, but Marlene Brown and her sisters were in a youth club. Yes. In East Kingston at Norman Gardens that I was a president of. Marlene
is his wife,
right.
common law.
Yes.
Common law, right?
Yes, or widow. So,
yes.
So there's that relationship came all the way back from my 20s and her teenage years.
Okay.
So later on when...
So you were a big fan even before all of this?
Of course, absolutely.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is that there's a relationship. So when Peter died, and you know, there were naturally all the various challenges, Marlene decided that she wanted me to be the safekeeper of a lot of the artifacts and the various things that Peter had left behind.
Okay.
And which, you know, would disappear with the speed, and were disappearing with the speed of light. So to retain his legacy, or those parts of his legacy that these artifacts represented, she came to me. And so between the fact of the last concert, the fact of the video rights, the fact of having the artifacts in our possession, and the relationship with Marlene, it made sense to move towards a museum.
Yes.
And so we decided to do that, but of course we couldn't do it without involving the estate in the process, because of course there would be issues around rights and around, you know, all the various things that come up.
So how has the brand Peter Tosh moved since the formation of the foundation, the sorting out of the estate, and the opening of the museum?
It has been a revival of Peter Tosh. And it's still not where it's going to be as yet. Because what we need to do more work in terms of tours and in terms of reaching out to the hospitality industry across Jamaica. We want, obviously, every tourist who comes to Jamaica will not come to the museum, but we want more and more and more of them, and Peter's fans are global.
Yes.
So therefore, we have to do more work, but there's been a revival. You know how you would hear a Bob Marley song on the radio from time to time. You hardly ever heard any Peter Tosh songs. Still not enough now, but there's a lot more, and it will be more and more and more.
Okay, great. All right, so talk about the celebrations this year, the events. It's now a festival, you said.
It's a festival, and it entails, it was 4 days, now it's 5, because your beloved Copeland has insisted that we have a pepper seed on a Wednesday night. You know, we have pepper seed at Pulsate. We must have a Peter Tosh pepper seed. So next Wednesday night, we're having a pepper seed with a whole segment dedicated to Peter.
Okay,
right?
Nice.
So it starts when Thursday is the gala and the award ceremony. And we started that last year at Spanish Court. It was a big success. Friday, the symposium at the University of the West Indies. And it's very interesting. Speakers include people like Dr. Omar Davis, Janine, who is quite a lady with a view, or with several views. Dr. Michael Barnett is the coordinator and convener. And then on the Saturday night, we have the concert. And the concert is one incredible concert.
Oh, yes.
I have the old school, the middle school, and the new school.
In terms of the lineup.
I like the lineup. So people like Luciano, despite his enduring influence, I would call old school.
Yes.
You have people like Etana and Jacure, Bushman, kind of old school to middle school. Etana might be middle school to new school. And then you have the new school, people like Janine, Jesse Royal, Christopher Martin, and Reagan King.
Of our persons.
Of our persons. But
let me quickly explain
although
Reagan King, because that's interesting.
Although you'd not normally associate King with Peter Tosh, there is a respect for Peter Tosh that exists in that camp.
Nice.
Which was expressed to me, and that is the base on which he actually agreed to perform. Because you know that Reagan is a hot artist these days. And, you know, I mean, although it's a wonderful thing, I think, for him as well.
Oh, yes, it's a great thing for him.
Because it...
Big move is made to want to be part of this.
Right.
I believe.
But also, he has, if you listen to all his songs, some of them have a conscious thread. And I think that conscious thread is tied to his respect for Peter and his performance at the concert.
Oh, yes, he's definitely, he's expressing today's truth.
Right.
And especially the inner city.
Right.
Among the poor people of Jamaica. Right. He's expressing that. He's
that
articulating that in his records.
That is why Peter is so enduring, you know.
Yes.
Because all the things that Peter stood for, every day they become more and more relevant instead of less and less relevant. Equal rights and justice.
Oh, yes.
You know, there's a core theme of humanity and of life, often honored in the breach for being missing the equal rights and justice. But we all need that. Then things like his fight against apartheid, you know, fight against racism. Then his sort of unwavering, uncompromising approach to his beliefs and his philosophy. You know, nothing could move him. No more amount of police beating and no amount of whatever. And of course, the campaign for the legalization of marijuana to the point where he was prepared to smoke in Buckingham Palace, right? Although he never got the opportunity, right? But he was prepared to, right? So all of these themes are so relevant today, more relevant now.
Oh, yes. In particular, the legalization of ganja.
Absolutely.
As we move towards that, and the full legalization,
the
which
world
will happen one day. Yes.
The world is there.
Well, sir, all that's left then is for us to come out.
Absolutely. We want everybody there next week, Saturday night, the 20th, or yes. And as I said again, the lineup is incredible. And of course, I don't want to forget Dre Tosh, because although he's the youngest of the apostles, he is the representative of Tosh on that night. His grandfather, and now a successful recording artist, Dre Tosh, will be there.
All right, sir. Thank you, Kingsley.
Thank you very much.
All the very best.
Yeah, man.
All right,
pleasure.
so we'll see you next week, all of next week, all the events. I'm coming this time today.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the excursion to Belmont.
Yes. And
to the mausoleum.
The awards is a dress-up event,
Yeah, it's black tie.
Black tie.
Black tie.
So we have to go get black tie and come in there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you have that already. You just have to put it on.
Well, let's see. I will check.
Yeah, but we can get Beenie Man. And you know, Beenie Man has a lot of black ties. I saw him here earlier.
Oh, yeah. He's coming up later on the show, so we'll ask him. You know, Beenie is a big supporter of everything music, so I'm sure he's a fan of Peter Tosh.
Right.
So he'll be out.
We should get him to come and do a cameo.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
I don't think that won't happen. I think it will.
Yes.
I will put it to him.
Yes.
All right, Kingsley, there you have him in this segment.
Thank you.
Kingsley Cooper.
Thank you.
Encouraging you to come out and celebrate the Stepping Razor. Stay with us, still to come right here on stage. Alex Frass brings his side of the alleged Master Don assault story. And later, Tony Kelly is celebrating 20 years of his iconic rhythm and brings with him the king of the dancehall, Tanto Metro and Devonte, and new artist Kalia for a live exhibition of the rhythm. And we're talking about the bookshelf rhythm right here on our stage live.
I'm in love with you. Just wish you knew my name.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage. So much more than entertainment.
The selector involved in the alleged assault incident with Master Don takes issues with Maestro's side of the story, as was carried on our show last week. That selector comes to give his side right now, right here on our stage. He goes by the name Alex Frass of Flavor Unit. Alex.
Yes, WINFORD.
Bless you, boss. All right, so were you assaulted?
Definitely.
You were assaulted,
yeah.
Physically?
Yeah.
And do you know who did it?
The artist and about 40 man.
So the artist himself was involved in the assault?
Definitely.
And that is provable on tape, on phones?
By 1 million people from Portmore who was in the party.
What he was saying was like over-exuberant fans of his went and did something that he doesn't condone. In fact, he was very, very forthright in saying he doesn't support violence, he's not a bad man and those things. But you think otherwise?
All that was a lie. Honestly, because we have an event in a Portmore named One Way Wednesday where Bill, me created the event for bus him. Because we need a bus in Portmore for him, so we create that event around his career to bus him. So we start the event and the event bus. So every artist from walks of life is at the event. So me I play other artists. He must say me violate him because me I play the other artists. But the other artists them come every week to support the party. 20 years song them play every Wednesday. And if we play 3 other artists, you say me violate you. Or me violate you and me bill you. And me bust your back in a Portmore, my people know you.
So the event was created for him?
For him. That's why it named One Way Wednesday. And Flavor Unit sound play there, which is me as a resident.
So he's still a part of the event?
Yeah, then me come out.
You leave the event?
Yeah, get them.
And Egyptian is also involved? It's the same event that he was telling me about on the show?
Yeah, definitely.
So you are no longer with them?
No, not at all.
Okay, so what happened since you refuted his side of the story?
They reach out to me and say for come back, but now I go back.
But why wouldn't you?
No, because that's a disrespect. It'd be like if you is an artist and me are the selector, and me run the whole of your song them and I try uplift your career, then you violate me. But now I look back on you. You don't have no reason for do it.
Okay, so you will hold that against him forever then?
Yeah, really forever, but not right now.
What about peace though, between the two sides?
We don't have no conflict. We don't have no conflict.
So the issues are resolved now?
Yeah, we don't have no conflict. I just music me I deal with. You understand? But the violation we him do and then I tell the people him lie.
So the lie is what hurt you most?
Yeah, and him never call me name. For sure, yeah.
Him don't call your
He
name.
never mention my name on paper or on the TV.
Which would suggest that he's malicious towards you, or
Yeah,
is it malice with you?
Yeah, cause definitely. Me not really know, you know.
But that he calls you, isn't that now a rethinking of the whole thing and want to sort of, you know, to reconcile the relationship and to move forward as brethren again? Wouldn't that be something that you could consider, Frass?
Honestly, WINFORD, me not really think about that right now, because the violation we get, me have you as my friend. And then, the event where we keep 20 years song them play at night time, every Wednesday.
Yes.
See, and even if you feel like me do something wrong, when the event done, you say, Frass, I will go on and reason about it and we talk about it at the end of the day, but you feel like you is a man enough to just step to me in a Mikla party with million man. You get me? I say, I don't rate that no time. Enough artists I par with, and no artists never try to violate me. You get me? I say, over the years, Vibes Cartel, all of the artists them.
It's sad though, you know,
Yeah.
that them think they're going and man think say, them can do that and get away with it. You're mashing up your own food, youth. You're mashing up your own world, your work, your job, the space that will feed you, and it's just ridiculous.
Listen, we have a dream, you know, a plan. We plan this, you know. Because in a Portmore, nothing I keep. Every time something I keep, you have to left and go some other way else, go party. Nothing I keep.
So not try to build a thing.
So we start a thing in a Portmore for boss, me as a selector and the artist.
Yes.
So we have a dream, and it, from we start keep it the first week black, sell off it, bust and it start. You get me? I say, but I don't know if a man can't wait for bust or I'm not too eager. A man just decides, say, yo, I'm going to violate Alex Frass, which is the youth where all of me there Westmoreland me a play. You get me? I say, for sure, you anywhere me there in the world, because you me say. Once the artist that me say, you me I bring to the forefront.
So how is the new flavor unit? What do you call it? That the new flavor unit now?
I wouldn't say really new, you know. Flavor unit sound has been out there for quite some time and them have them differences, but its sound is still out there doing its thing.
That's what I'm saying. So nothing not changed with it in terms of its name or its branding and its popularity.
Same way up.
But selectors and so on changed.
Yeah, mismanagement and other selectors do their own thing, and we still do our thing. Big up Desi.
So the unit is still alive.
Yeah.
And it was known as a clash sound. Is it, you guys still clashing?
Still clash. Last 3 months ago, we win 2 big trophy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Kingston and Mobile.
Well, my brethren, Frass, I hope you guys can resolve this. And I hope you will reconsider for the sake of music and business.
Yeah.
Because it's time we make it business and stop the crap about the personal issues and the egos and so on. And somebody like you has to understand that it's business.
Yeah.
More so an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maestro has to understand that it's business and him now go nowhere. If him now walk like a businessman in music. No matter if you're an artist or you're a producer or your record company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's business bridging. But not that shit over foolishness and ego, man. Where you going to put anybody?
That they know, that if you tell them.
I'm trying to tell them, sir. Frass, bless up, yes, sir.
Definitely.
Stay with us. Still to come, Tony Kelly and the Bookshelf Rhythm. The big bad Bookshelf Rhythm will be on our stage and it will be live. Coming up.
I'm in love with you. Just wish you knew my name.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage. So much more than entertainment.
The decade of the 1990s is widely held as the defining years of dancehall. This as not only the biggest, most timeless, most sampled records of the genre were produced during the decade, an explosive subculture of style, fashion, dance moves, and attitudes was also defined and concretized during the 1990s. One of the most celebrated architects of the golden dancehall 90s is Tony Kelly, whose 1997 Bookshelf Rhythm appears to have eternal shelf life. The rhythm has just turned 20, and in celebration of that great milestone, Kelly comes to not only talk the timeless rhythm, but to also showcase an updated version with new artist Kalia, dancehall king Beenie Man, as well as Tanto and Devonte.
I don't wanna say too much.
Right now, right here on our stage, Tony Kelly. Sir, what a pleasure it is, sir, to bring you to our stage.
Yeah, man, respect.
Many people looking at you now and say, first I see him.
Yeah.
What would you say to them why it is that you are somewhat an enigma, and more so your brother, Dave Kelly?
Yeah, boy, it was always about the music. It's always about, let's see how people feel the music without seeing who's behind it. So let's see how we affect people, how we move people, how you change your life or make you happy or put you in a certain emotions or a certain vibe.
How would you sum up your rise from young Tony Kelly to the famed producer?
Music saved my life.
Yes.
When I say it that way. In terms of, it was easy to get in the street game. Well, we come off of the street game. Easy to get into the jugs game. And just one day, my daughter, mother, introduced me to scientists, which was King Tubby's engineer. Them originally come up with the dub instrumentations and stuff, and just invite me up to Tough Gang. That is about 1985, from Vineyard Town. Shoes a drop off, tear body pants. And the first time I see a mixing board, I hit that. Like,
Really?
Yeah, the first time I see a mixing board was like, I'm gonna see nothing else after that. Like, me I talk to you, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see the mixing board.
Really?
Gone. Just
You were
gone.
mesmerized by it?
Gone.
So what music credentials did you have before?
None.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Music. So,
Nothing
okay, so
in
you
music.
saw the board. What did you do to it? How did you get on it?
Well, never. At them time, they only have 2 seats in the studio. One is with the engineer, one is with the producer. So you have to stand up at the side.
And look where I go on.
And look where I go on. So, I get a chance for going to the studio, but them couldn't hire me because at the time, Errol Brown was touring with the Wailers. And he was the studio manager, so he had to interview me and thing. So I asked them, like, yeah, can we just come in every day? And they were like, yo, we can't pay. I was just like, I don't need pay. I don't know nothing to even demand a pay. Because I used to work at a mechanic shop as an apprentice. You don't get paid because you don't know nothing. So I just move with the same mindset. I don't know nothing. I don't get paid. I need to know something.
So you were willing to work for nothing, to learn Wagwan?
We used to sweep the yard, man. Sweep up the yard, the front of the yard, sweep up.
How long did it take you to now be the man sitting around that board?
6 months.
And calling the shots? 6 months?
6 months.
Okay, and so in that time you sweep the yard, you do everything them say? You just,
Everything.
because you were drawn, you were so into Wagwan in the studio.
I lose all my girlfriend because of that.
Wow.
Because she gave me ultimatum.
So, okay, so when did you get the bus now?
The first song when I really mix to a level was Tristan Palmer last #1, Trash and Ready. Trash and Ready, I didn't even style.
So where was Dave in all of this?
No, Dave never did know it.
Dave knowing how the picture?
No. Because this was up road.
Yes.
It's museum now. So then we, a part of the crew, moved Tough Gang to Bell Road, down 3 miles.
Yes.
And that's where now we bring Dave in and some other youths from off my corner. It's just like it was a way out. So we used to get what, $250 Jamaican dollar a week. I used to share that up with everybody. But at the time, you work for impress and you get tips.
Yes.
So I used to live off of the tips. Everybody was just so impressed.
And the breakout rhythm now.
The first rhythm I make, you know.
Yes.
You're dead now. Tiger.
You didn't know. It take man back.
Oh.
Yeah, man, the first rhythm. Pam padam padam tam tam tam. At them time, you know, I was more amongst Shocking Vibes. Beenie, Little Kirk, Patrick, you know.
So that was a hit. And then?
And then we did Punante Greg, Little Lenny.
Yes.
That was initially the first song that was done in reggaeton. That's how reggaeton started.
Oh.
And then
that's the reggaeton?
Yeah, the first song, Eleanor redid it to Pum Pum.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's the one they sampled?
Yeah, them redid the song, and it was, I think Columbia Records put it out.
And it started as genre?
Yeah, and then them take the dembow beat.
Yes.
That's why reggaeton is now dembow beat, but I think the first song, big song, official song, was our song that we did.
So Dave, so you work together? Did you ever work together?
No.
No?
No. As engineers,
yes,
we used to work together.
But not as producers?
No. And then, in fact, Dave started producing before me, you know.
He started producing before you?
Yeah, because at the time I was really a good engineer.
That is what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yes.
Because him just stuck.
Yes.
Him just stuck, and then he moved from Tough Gang with Jermaine to go Penthouse.
Yes.
And I was still at Tough Gang, because I mix Yellowman, Blueberry Hill, Fred McGregor, Push Come to Shove, the Dan Band, Can't Touch it, Dan Band, Can't Touch. All them songs, them mix. Prophecy, I go hold them.
Yes.
Leroy Smart, Beer number one. So was a good engineer.
Dan Smart.
He was a good engineer, and then we leave and go Penthouse, and then we bring over Shocking Vibes to that side.
Yes.
So we start rent out Penthouse. So we used to rent out in the night. So Shocking Vibes, Penthouse worked in the day, Shocking Vibes worked in the night.
Okay, so talk about some of the big artists you've recorded now.
Man, everybody, man.
Everybody who was anybody during the 90s.
It's hard for
to call names.
To call name.
Bookshelf, you're celebrating 20.
Yeah.
I know Beanie's on it.
And that's Kellicious now. That's my label now.
Yes. Who bust the rhythm?
Why? Everybody bust the rhythm, you know. Yeah, there was no. Let me give you a history of the rhythm. The first song written on the rhythm was Sewoy, Tanto, Devonte.
Yes.
I gave it to Shaggy. At the time I was working with Shaggy. But Shaggy couldn't figure out, never figured out how to write for Shaggy at the time. So it just sounded weird with it. Girl say, "Why?" When she say, "Never sound." So I say, "Give me it back and we'll figure out." You know, I have two youth in my mind. So I'm gonna give it Tanto and Devonte. Deport Them was written for Beenie Man. But when we finish, it sound like Sean Paul. so we call Sean and give him the idea, and then Sean switch up the verses, keep the melody, but switch up fit his lyrics, dirty this, dirty that, you know, it just fit him. So then we go back now and we write Bookshelf. Bookshelf was the last song written on the Bookshelf with him. Yeah. Beenie, I like my brother, like my little brother, so I know Beenie, how to write for Beenie,
yes,
or how to give him a melody. Sometimes, you know, I just know Beenie is a chameleon when it comes to music and contents. You give him a weird song and just make it his, in a theme weird way, you know. So you know you have to have Beenie. At the time when the whole Shocking Vibes and Beenie and Kirk and Ali Cat and all them people come out, we're the first person to see Buju. We auditioned Buju.
Okay.
Shocking Vibes. Audition Buju. Buju right on a 50, under 50. Come down, we hear him. He's like, yeah, I'm bad. All right, record that. One take. So what are you here? I'm just gone. But every Saturday we have sessions.
Okay.
So every Saturday I think we do auditions and things. And so Buju just come back again and we said, yo, we have a beat in them. Hear it. One take. Gone again. It was like, no, you see that weird. So the first song we put out with him was Girl for Beg.
Yes.
And then Penthouse take him over there and do Man for Dead.
Okay.
And then some weird way, him just become Penthouse artist.
Ah, I see. So you recorded him first?
Yeah, man, we
and it was a one-take, man. Him just running in and song and gone.
Yeah, man. I give some history again. When him do Deportee, I think of Deportee, I tell you how talented Beenie Man is. When him do the Porte, him premiere it at
House of Leo?
House of Leo.
Okay.
Mash up the place, House of Leo. And the next day, Jeremy will record it. But Bojo host. And Beenie Man walk in and say, I know the song, man. And Beenie Man laid the demo for the Porte.
Eh?
Things change. And you know, it's a life hard. Yeah.
And
Beenie Man heard one time at the place. And Beenie Man, yeah, man, the song that was just a hit. So that's how talented Beenie Man is.
oh, yeah, well, there's no question about that. All right, so there's 3 big rhythms. When you say Tony Kelly, Bookshelf is one, Buyout Rhythm, and the other one?
Well, I have several. I have Underwater Rhythm.
Yes, and the one with Tory Lanez is
The Up Close and Personal Rhythm.
okay.
Germany put out. The rhythm that now was done, Bojo, we did that song for. Was supposed to go on Bojo album. Never made the album, Germany never put it on. So I bet him 20,000. So if him turn that rhythm, he talk about the place. Him say, that can't bust the place for really. So him turn that rhythm, we're gonna mix everything. Call in Lenky to play a little phrase.
Mars then.
Lenky come in and start like, I said, no, too much things, too much fingers, too much cards. We just need a little thing. I said, that? I was like, yeah, man, just don't worry yourself, man, it sound wicked.
Yes.
And then me here on the radio and drive, come down and say, I can't believe how it sound. It sounds so wicked, you know? So, and that's how that rhythm come out, you know? And then now Tory Lanez do it over the other day.
Yes, and how that impact your entire catalog?
Yeah, I don't know.
Massive.
And him read That Sexy Body and this new album, Skirt Skirt. Him sample next
Talk
one.
a little bit about some of the sampling by international artists of your catalog.
Why? Zara Larsson went #2 in the UK chart with That Sexy Body.
Yes.
I mean, Jennifer Lopez, Pitbull, Jeremiah, Daddy Yankee, you name it.
And you're credited and paid for
Yeah,
these
man.
sampling.
Yeah, my business. You know, say business, man.
Business,
So-
of course.
Business
So
of music.
It's important that Jamaicans understand this because it seems to me, and there's this debate going now where the 90s is, as we say, is a definitive era in Jamaica's dancehall music. But nowadays, who we see fronting are mostly mainstream artists. For mainstream, the big mainstream brands are making the big money off of it. So they come and they sample like your catalog and they take a rhythm and take a piece of it or whatever and then make a big song and it's a global hit. And they're not using the Jamaican artist as much. Why are our artists not being used more for these records?
I don't know, you know. I just think right now the sound of the 90s become the pop music sound, the world sound, you know. So when back in the days, Sanchez and Wayne and sing over other people's songs, they never used the people. They must sing over them songs because it was big.
True.
So it's really, it really is a big pay homage, respect to the culture, to the 90s culture. You know, if you look on it that way, there, you know. Beenie Man still get called for the features with other artists. A lot of the artists from back in the days, them still get called for the features. You might not hear about it down here because the music that we make,
Because
the
of where
scene
our
down
taste
here,
is at the moment.
Yeah, the scene down here, the taste of the music change from our style. Our style probably too soft for them now. The undertone is more of a hip-hop undertone.
Okay. The now music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so, you know, I don't make music like that. I stay true to the sound. And that's how you see here now my artist, Kalea, we make strides. From Brazil to UK to Ghana, you know, we start make stride with the same sound, bring back that sound that's fresh, you know, 2018 sound.
Yes, and that's a good segue to what's going to come next right here on our stage, because she's a new artist that you're producing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you put her on the rhythm.
Yeah.
And
So what happened now with this now is, I think we redid the rhythm about 2 years ago, me and Super Dupes. It was done for Bruno Mars project.
Okay.
And I think it fell through or something. I never hear anything. So we have it, and we give it to our next producer, young producer. So, yo, you know, you can do the rhythm at 20th anniversary from about January, I tell him, or something. And so my work on it, I go to now and say, all right, I'm a voice, Kalia. I'm here, so and she come up with this wicked song, the concept of having a crush on somebody, but they don't know who she is, you know. Wicked concept and thing, love it. So just voice it, everything, we would finish it and give it to him. But him couldn't get theme people for voice on it. That's where I realize certain things also, where a lot of the producers know, them know the hardcore scene. So if they don't have their artists will get played in the hardcore scene, them know how to approach or attack the market on a different front. So I was just like, yeah, you know what, if you don't put it out and I get them by October, I'll put out the rhythm, because it's big. It's 20th anniversary, we have to celebrate it because it's an iconic rhythm.
Yes.
We approach it in a way where I say, okay, let me lead it out. My face lead it out. And email individual DJs, personalized email, be like, yo.
For the first time ever.
Yeah, so everybody was like, whoa.
Tony Kelly out front?
One man said, yo, give me a WhatsApp, I have a video call you, make sure you. I can't believe so you talk, and yeah, you know? And I was just like, yo, I can't believe so you really reach out to him. I said, no, more, I said, respect for all of the support over the years, you know? And I come back with the rhythm, and this is my artist. And I was like, wait, now she did the song with Tifa, the Ride Up, and she did this one dance with Acting, you know, and these things. And then one dance Acting, I get played crazy in the UK. It's added to like 7 stations. Because
she's British, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And big in Brazil and Colombia and Ghana. So when I'm here now, I approach David Radigan. David Radigan was just like, yo, I can't really get to do it because I'm on vacation. So I give it to some other people for premiere. And then Rubber Ranks premiered, big. Then Shawnee B premiered on Radio 1, BBC Radio 1. And then Mr. Jam played, Ras Kwame played on Capital, New Style Radio Star played, Northwest Manchester played, everywhere they start taking it in the UK. Right. But hear the thing now, the UK hear it, and we're like, yo, we love this. Jamaica hear it, and be like, yeah, it's all right. Wow. Except like Colin Hines and ZJ Lecture played Bambino, love it. So that's when I realized, okay, the market down here is hardcore. Them things are too sweet. Somebody say, no, but I'm not going to fight or anything. I'm not feeling no way. Yes. I have to understand. So I have to work it from a different arena, come back around. So the whole world in fire now with it. With it. And Jamaica is coming from no, yeah, so we bring out the fire from
and that out. Won't be the first.
No, all of my beats them. Bookshelf, back in the days when we just put up Bookshelf, when Dave dropped something Thursday, by Monday the whole place catch a fire. Me, you know, I forgot, play this for me next month. Play it for me, hear that song and play it for me. 6 months, hear that song and play it for me. I have a beg for player that asks, yo, the bad man has played. Then you can't get rid of it. This song got premiered everywhere. Well. But the UK was just like, bam. Bobby Conda's premiered in New York. Waggy T premiered in Miami. James Bond premiered in Montreal. It just kept going. DJ Harry Vibes in Barbados. You know, DJ Trini Shatter on Sirius FM. Dermot Assey. It just kept going with premiere. You know? Well, you know, Tony, what we're gonna do now then is to bring on, we're gonna introduce the video for the song. Yeah. You love the video? Yeah, man. Wow. Big video. The video is matching what you're talking about. This global breakout that it is enjoying at the moment. The video will walk right into that because it's up to the task. So Kalia is gonna come on and we're going to introduce it after a break. And then later, we're gonna have the Dr. Beenie man. The real man. On the bookshelf. We're going to have Tanto and Devonte. Yeah. And Kalia is also going to be live on it as well.
All of them freestyling right here on our stage.
Yeah.
What do you say?
By the way, Wayne wanna say I'm sorry I couldn't come in Japan. And Sean busy up.
Sean
Everybody
Paul,
send
wow.
them.
Because they were supposed to come and they are on the video. Who else is on it?
Lady Saw, Sasha, Tanya Stevens,
Lady Saw.
Richie Stevens.
Lady Saw or Marianne Hall?
Well, Lady Saw.
Lady Saw.
I want the champion, I want nothing matter.
Oh, from back in the day?
Back in the days.
Okay. So you
but hold on, I'm give you an next secret behind the rhythm. Girl say, boy, Tanto Devonte song. The ad-libs in it is Lady Saw.
Yes.
No people ever know that.
Okay.
Yeah, so a whole heap of little things that we do back in the day. But we all work together. Everybody help each other. You know? It was always just a team.
A team effort.
Work, yeah.
And supporting always
a support.
each other.
Yeah, man. If you don't have a team, you can't win.
Build back the team, Tony Kelly.
Yeah.
So after the break, we're going to go live. But first, Kalia, the premiere of her video on the radio.
Whoa, I'm in love with you. Just wish you knew my name. Whoa, I'm in love with you.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
And we're back with Kalia,
Boy, let's go, let's run away.
who is about to drop the video for My Name. That's a song which we've just talked to Tony Kelly about in the previous segment, and now the video right here on our stage. Kalia, welcome back. Good to have you back.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah, so Jamaica is home now for you.
Yeah, man.
So what happened to your career since we spoke last?
It's been growing, you know, I've been putting out more music. I've been gaining so many more supporters from all over the world. The UK, big up the UK. Brazil, big up my Brazilian massive. Colombia, America, everywhere, just so much love. So, you know, I've been, like I said, putting out more music. The One Dance with iOctane has been doing really, really good.
Yes.
Everyone's loving it. Summer Body did really good as well. So yeah, I'm just building and learning as well, you know, performing and things like that.
So most of your fans are offshore Jamaica, right?
Yes.
And,
most
where would you say are most located?
Yeah, the UK is a big one that's recently started popping up, and Brazil as well. Somehow
Brazil.
them just find me. So
Yeah, they're on to you, the
Yeah,
Brazilians.
man.
So perhaps you will have to relocate from Jamaica.
I might have to learn Portuguese. No, man, Jamaica will always, always be home. And of course, I feel a lot of support here as well. A lot, tremendous amount of support from the people here. But I know I have to put in more work with where Jamaica's concerned.
Well, My Name is getting a lot of love, and
Yes.
and it's a Jamaican vibe, right?
Yes.
You did it here in Jamaica
Yes, I did.
with the celebrated Tony Kelly,
Yes.
and you're on an iconic rhythm.
It's surreal, honestly. It's so surreal because those are the songs that I grew up listening to. So I can't even say that I've dreamt for this day, because it's not even in my wildest dreams to think that I would be able to get a song, my voice, on this iconic rhythm from the man himself, Tony Kelly. You know, it's not a sample or anything like that. It's the original, you know? So I'm grateful. I'm honored. I'm excited. Yeah.
And so we should tell our viewers that you're British born, right?
No.
You were born
in Jamaica.
Born in
Westmoreland.
Jamaica, in Westmoreland.
Country girl. And
grew up in the UK,
yeah, in London.
in London. And they want you back?
In London? Yeah.
They want you back. They want you back for good.
But we can't share.
Oh no, Jamaica not letting you go right now. You better be the superstar from home.
Well, I work here with Tony Kelly, so everything I do, I feel big up Jamaica and bring Jamaica to the world.
Wicked. All right, so let's just drop the video that we believe will take you there. Let's do it. My name. That's the sound of Kalia on the bookshelf rhythm that is already burning markets around the globe. Tony told me it's your concept, this song? So it means that it's your lyrics, right?
Yeah, I wrote the song myself.
Uh-huh. And it's speaking to somebody you're in love with that you don't know. Who
they
don't know that you love them.
Yeah, and they don't know.
Okay, so is the lyrics driving it or the bookshelf rhythm? What do you say?
I would say definitely, first of all, the bookshelf rhythm. From it coming to everybody's like, yo, I remember this. And yeah, of course, people love the concept, they love the song because they can relate to, you know? I kind of the song took me back, so I kind of wanted to take myself back in the lyrics to, you know, when you're younger and you have like a crush and you feel, and even still same way at this age, you feel that type of way about someone and you don't want to tell them. So.
Oh.
But yeah.
This age, you're still a child, a little baby, Kalia. Anyway, so you're getting calls for concerts, for performances?
Yeah, and actually I'm on a tour right now in Jamaica, the Skeleton Fresh Tour, Style Skeleton Fresh Tour,
okay.
All Island. So I'm doing more performances. Mm-hmm. You know, I was in Atlanta as well recently with iOctane. So we're putting in the work, and yeah.
Yeah, your thing going up.
Yeah, man.
Ascending. Well, Kalia, it's always good to have you.
Yes, thank you.
Good to see you and seeing you a year later. In Jamaica, you're happy, you're still happy.
Yes.
and apparently you have a big hit on your hand from Jamaica. So you're on your way from Jamaica.
From Jamaica.
So there you have her. The girl who's saying she's going to be the biggest breakout female from Jamaica. I'm not laughing. I really, really believe she can do it. I'm a supporter. All right, stay with us. Still to come right here on stage, the dancehall king, Beenie Man, alongside Tanto Metro and Devonte. And later, they'll all be live, including Kalia, on our stage right here. We'll be back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
And we're back with a bit of Shocking Vibes reunion. The king of the dancehall, Tanto Metro, Devonte, on our stage. But it's about the bookshelf rhythm, as we've promised earlier with the man himself, Tony Kelly. Gentlemen, welcome.
Blessings, Myla.
King Beenie. Good to have you back, sir. Blessed love.
Yeah, man. Enough respect, sir.
Yeah. We haven't seen you guys for a long time, so I want to start with you. Tanto and Devonte, I want to go with.
Well, as usual, as Tanto said, work, you know. We're still in studio, making tracks.
Still overseas performing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, not only stateside, but, you know.
The world, basically. We're still doing the world and, you know, still let our presence be felt, you know, so
good.
We're still doing the work.
Everyone falls in love. That big song. The Tory Lanez knock over.
Well, I feel great. You know, we appreciate, you know, that me and Devonte throughout the years, you know, I work on for a big song like that and consider different generation, a younger generation, take it up and make it extremely huge.
But it did get some mainstream love before.
Yes.
Your version,
yes,
the original.
Before, yeah, yes. As what I said before, you know, the younger generation come up now and take up that song and sing it back. You know, we feel appreciated to know that, you know, a solid song like.
So it impact your career? Oh,
yes, man.
Most definitely, because it brings the newer generation to the past, you know?
Yes.
So the only problem we have more time when them say, Tanto Metro and Devonte, them sing everyone falls in love, the younger generation say, no, that's Tory Lanez song.
But they know now, you know?
They know now.
But it's been a song that it never stopped playing. So sometime during them life they had heard it, you know? They have heard it, so definitely it wasn't like a big transition for them to know about the song.
So,
you know, so.
Tanto Metro and Devonte.
All right, so let's start now. Bookshelf. What has it done for you, King Beenie?
Well, it's one of my favorite songs. Yeah, one of my favorite production from Tony Kelly. Because remember, I said Tony Kelly, the king of the dancehall, you know.
Yes.
And you understand? So, and Tony Kelly, I make music from. Send the Maglas, them come from, hey, them I watch you, hey, them from them time there. And I'm my favorite song in my program.
Your bookshelf experience, both of you.
Tony called me and said he mapped his song for me, and you know, we went and we listened to it and we said, yo, it's so nice, you know.
When Sa was there and then me that DJ, the same part with Lady Sada. And when they were done, Tony said, well on the man. All right. I'll take off everyone, take out the part and put him, mix up, put him. Yeah. You know, we did have fun that day. It was a memorable, you know, wonderful day. Yeah?
We're now going to clear the stage and we're going to call on Kalia to join you.
Yeah.
For a live freestyle performance.
Yeah, freestyle performance.
Bookshelf rhythm.
Fix up my hat. Hold on. Whoa. Look for my foot them. All right. Foot them look good. Thanks. All right. Yeah. Good.
All right. See that?
Well, it's got music, got a thing called the 20th anniversary. Have a thing called the bookshelf. You understand? Baby, you ready? Get them on.
Whoa, I'm in love with you. Just wish you knew my name. Whoa, I'm in love with you. Just wish you knew my name. Whoa, I'm available and I don't play no games. Whoa, I'm in love with you. Just wish you knew my name. You see, I'm holding on for all those times you smiled at me. And I'm not shy, I just don't wanna shoot my shot. So when I'm on the gram, you know I'm liking all your pics. I tell no lies when I say that I'm feeling crazy. Look at you shine like a star. All I want is that good love from you. When you speak, I hear the sitar. Just wanna love you. Whoa, I'm in love with you. Just wish you knew my name. Whoa, I'm in love with you. Just wish you knew my name. Whoa, I'm available and I don't play no games. Whoa, I'm in love with you. Just wish you knew my name.
For insurance, you're my nice.
And when they make your skin crawl,
say boy,
sister,
you know so you can have it all.
over your body, man.
Say boy,
sister,
sure say you're my nice.
Are you not supplying the one?
Just say boy,
let me know my cat. Voila. How much more you want to burn down the place, yeah? No. And now when you got to start the chase, yeah? But and now what kind of money not gonna pop it, bro? And me say, can't see your man now pump the big.
So leave alone about your life story. Son of boy can't chat, say you worry. Only chorus and for your glory. When him took you on a trip to be sorry, can't say boy, sure say you're my master. Just say boy, cause you know say you can have it all.
The way them gyal are nice and pretty, full of witty, them not gritty, me have to put them on my bookshelf, yeah. And now one of the whole committee in the city, them not getting, I go share with nobody else. No, them gyal are nice and pretty, full of witty, them not gritty, me have to put them on my bookshelf, yeah. And now one of the whole committee in the kitchen, them not sitting, I go share with nobody else. Anyway, anytime me I go score them, same time me I do them when we rip off the negligee. And a 20-year anniversary. A 20-year anniversary. A 20-year anniversary. Right now, me a DJ. A little wine on me. Never hear the rhythm be the play. But right now, the rhythm come back and Beenie Man and Tanto, they got the DJ. Them and Tina sing and bad man no play. Carry run the place anyway. Big up Tony Kelly, cause you are the producer and we are on the place same way. Them a gyal are nice and full of witty them now. Me have to put them on my bookshelf, yeah. And now one of the whole committee in the city, them a kitty and go share with nobody, yeah. No, them a gyal are nice and full of witty them now. Me have to put them on my bookshelf, yeah. And now one of the whole committee in the city, them a kitty and go share with nobody, yeah.
I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get a piece of that sexy body. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get a piece of that sexy body.
very picky when me choose them. Who no good me lose them when me there on me survey. And anytime me I go, and I give you the rep on this yeah, we there on TV, so you know say Jamaica I watch certain things we can't say. But a 20-year anniversary and we are there, we are singing.
When the man bust the place, them say him a the bomb. And when y'all look him, them say him a say one. You be how you smart, yes, you can't get can. Mama always say you have ambition.
She always want you about them abuser. Make sure you're not your own no loser. Steer far from them drug user. Yeah, same time man gonna your cruiser. Can't say why, for your sure see your man not start. Just say why, no say you're gonna have it all. Hey girl, say why, sure say your man not, say your man not.
Me name Beenie man.
Me name Devonte.
Tanto Metro.
Zaga Zao. And this is WINFORD. And this is Onstage. And this is 20th anniversary of you know them girls nice and pretty, full of witty. Them the gritty rap, they put them on a bookshelf, yeah.
Ah, bless you. Thank you, sir.
All right. I tell you about this boy.
Let's up, let's up.
Manners every time.
Yes, sir. Manners.
Respect, boss.
Thank you so much. And there you have it. A 20th anniversary celebration of the Bookshelf Rhythm from Tony Kelly, Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us. Thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more excitement on this stage.
On stage. Yes.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, we're not afraid. True, we there, you know, we there on stage. Everybody knows, so we big and we brave. No boy there, so we know, so we rave. When we are rave, we are party for days. Beenie and they with no, you know me now, gaze. Beat them hard like a hard slave. If you're the same program, you know we now shave. We are Rasta, but we with them girls nice and pretty, full of witty. Them the witty, me have to put them from a bookshelf, yeah. And now one of the world committee in the city, then we not go share, we no. No. Them the girls nice and full of witty, them me have to put them from a bookshelf, yeah. And now one of the world committee in the city, them not getting up. Watch your bones, yeah. Give them the dance, bust the dance. Give them the dance, give them the onstage dance. Give them the dance, bust the dance. Give them the dance, give them the onstage dance. WINFORD, give them the dance. Give them the dance, give them the onstage dance. WINFORD, give them the dance. Wow. Zaga.
Thanks for watching our video. You know what to do. Click, subscribe, and be on our stage always.